What was the one thing you thought you needed to learn? You didn't know shit when you got there, so what was the first thing that grabbed you that you thought, "Fuck, I better learn this and stay with this?"
Fuck, Jack. I was pretty clueless. I met some good guys that were, did time, and they were my workout partners. And then I met some other guys that I like I played tennis with. The guy who kind of taught me to play tennis was this guy Andrew Lee, and he was in a movie. His a movie was based on his life, The Falcon and the Snowman, and in fact, Sean Penn played his part. And they were involved with the Russians. And mostly they were just a junkie, and his partner, Christopher Boyce, he got a job at TRW, doing NSA shit. So you meet just weird people in prison, like, Jack. And like I met one of Barry Seal. Tom Cruise played him in that movie. One of his pilots was in there. And you just run across people, but man, federal prison was different my first bid than when me and you went. And I mean, I was shocked when I came back years later how much it had changed.
Okay, back then they taught all the club fed things and how federal prison was so much
Right.
easier. And then when you now I never saw the club fed thing. I mean, I guess we made our own club fed later. We'll talk about that. But what was the difference when you came back, like before we met?
Man, I came back this time, and I had did a 9-year, sentence in state prison in Rhode Island on a pot charge. So there was time elapsed, from this was my first case was 1988 when I went to prison. My last one, when I came to prison in 2006, so basically 20 years. So I came into Victorville, and I knew it was a medium high security, right below a pin, just like Phoenix was. So I was expecting it to be a little something like Phoenix. It was a new one. So I come in there, and as soon as I get in there, I these guys that were these guys were sitting down at a table down in the unit, the little table, just like it looks like on lockdown. And they called me down, and they said, "Hey, bunch of white dudes. Hey, what's your story?" And I give them my story and shit, and they go, "Oh, okay, you're okay, and you got your paperwork?" "Got it. It'll come with my property," I said. And they go, "Okay, then you're not gonna have a problem." And they go, "Well, here's the rules." And I'm thinking, "Fuck, there was never any rules when I was here before." And it was, it was a white car, a black car. It wasn't like that before. This was run like a California prison. There was a Sereno car, all of the stuff you're familiar with, the Pisa car, the Islanders, the Chiefs, that's the natives. And I'm going in, I'm going, "Fuck." And I go, "This is sure different." And then and then when I get over to the chow hall, man, when I was in before, you were eating lovely. You were eating good, man. If you wanted to go back for seconds, you went back. You get two pieces of two chicken breasts. Now it's like I go in there and I see shit crawling around in my rice and beans. And I'm going, "Fuck, man, the feds have fallen on hard times, it looks like." And so it I that was and my bid was like your bid. My second one was when you came into the system. The feds had a lot better clientele and a lot more money to spend on you my first bid.